Good day, students. Today we are going to perform another experiment of class 11 physics. Aim of the experiment is to determine the volume of an irregular lamina using a screw gauge. Apparatus required: irregular lamina whose volume is to be measured, a screw gauge, graph paper and a pencil. An irregular lamina has no regular geometrical shape and whose thickness is negligible as compared to its length and breadth. Volume of an irregular lamina is equal to surface area into thickness. Thickness of an irregular lamina can be measured with the help of a screw gauge. Surface area of an irregular lamina can be measured with the help of a graph paper. As an irregular lamina is irregular in shape, so its surface area cannot be calculated by the simple formula like length into breadth. To find the volume of a glass plate or an irregular lamina, we will first find out the thickness of a lamina, then place the lamina over a graph paper and trace its outline on the graph paper. The area A of the lamina is taken from the graph paper. The volume of the glass plate or irregular lamina is calculated from the formula volume is equal to area into thickness. We will first find out the least count of a screw gauge. The formula of finding least count is equal to pitch upon total number of division on circular scale. Now we will first find out the value of pitch. Pitch of the screw is equal to distance moved by screw upon number of full rotation given. Right? If we are going to give one complete rotation, then the distance moved by screw is 1 millimeter. For two full rotation, the distance moved will be 2 millimeter and so on. So, as we have a formula, pitch is equal to distance moved by screw, and distance moved is 1 millimeter upon number of full rotation. So one full rotation, the distance is 1. So the pitch is equal to 1. If we are taking two full rotation, so the distance moved will be 2 millimeter, right? And as we all know that pitch is equal to distance moved upon number of full rotation. So the number of full rotation is 2, and for this rotation the value of distance moved is 2, so pitch is equal to 1. Now what is the formula of least count? It is pitch upon total number of division on circular scale. So our pitch is 1 and number of division on circular scale is 100. So least count of screw gauge is equal to 0.01 millimeter. Now we will find out the thickness of the lamina. Thickness of the lamina is equal to pitch scale reading plus main scale reading into least count. To find out the thickness, we will place the lamina in between the screw and anvil. Now we will note down the pitch scale reading. As you all can see here clearly that the pitch scale reading is 0 and the main scale reading is 25 because this line is just merging with the reference line. So pitch scale reading is 0 and the main scale reading is 25. So thickness of the lamina is equal to pitch scale reading, and pitch scale reading is 0 plus main scale reading, and our main scale reading is 25 into least count, and least count is equal to 0.01, and on solving we will get the thickness of the lamina is equal to 0.25 millimeter. Clear? Once again, thickness of the lamina is equal to pitch scale reading plus main scale reading into least count, right? So pitch scale reading is 0, main scale reading is 25, and our least count is 0.01. On solving, we will get 0.25 millimeter, right? And we can convert it into centimeter, so it will be 0.025 centimeter. So the thickness of the lamina is equal to 0.025 centimeter. Now we will determine the surface area of an irregular lamina. So we will place the given irregular lamina flat on the graph paper, and we will trace the outline of this lamina with the help of pencil. We will trace the outline of the lamina with the help of pencil. Clear? Then we remove the lamina from the graph paper, and we will count the number of squares, right? Now we will count the number of complete squares on graph. So here we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. We are getting 41 complete squares on graph. So we will note down the reading. N1, the number of complete square is 41. Now we will count number of squares equal to half, right? So here I'm using the blue marker to represent the number of squares equal to half. So we are getting such 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, right? This is not covering 50% area. So I'm not taking it as the number of squares covering equal to half, right? So the total number of squares equal to half is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So N2 is equal to 5. So what will be the reading? N1 plus N2. N1 plus N2. So area is equal to 46 centimeter square. 46 centimeter square. Now, calculation. In order to calculate the volume of an irregular lamina, we have a formula: area into thickness, and our area is 46, and in our previous part we calculated the thickness and it is 0.025 centimeter. So the volume of an irregular lamina is equal to 46 into 0.025, and on solving we will get area is 46, thickness is 0.025 centimeter, so the volume will be 1.15 centimeter cube, right? So this is the volume of an irregular lamina. So the result of our experiment is the volume of the given lamina is equal to 1.15 centimeter cube. Now, sources of error. The lamina should not be pressed very hard between the screw and stud. Zero correction should be taken into an account. These are the precautions and the common error which we committed while performing the experiment. Thank you.